I like what I see, Emeka. You know the inside out of this place. Right now, let's take a walk around this facility while you tell me what this is all about. You can handle the microphone.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, if you remember, if you recall this space or you've been here before, and even if you haven't, this is the natural flow of traffic. Everyone comes down through these stairs. Yes, absolutely. So you can see at the back there, one of the things that we did as a part of this operation was to dedicate a space behind there for the elderly and disabled. You can see that actually on the LED over there. So this ramp was already... Absolutely. Correct. 4 clearance points and the furnishing that goes with it. So they will use that. That was built with the facility itself, the ramp. All we did was just to upgrade it. So you wheelchair them, you get them through there. We've got furnishing that sits there, and then we've got a doorway there, a one-way exit doorway that provides them that express service, so they don't need to get absorbed into the queue. You know, they go through there and then they make their way across to the luggage area. So that's the first lane that we've created there. There are other lanes here, and one of the key things that was done here was we provided all of these LED lighting to give that flexibility to the immigration services to do what they want with any section of counters. There are also loads of these tensator barriers that allows you to increase the number of queues that you have at any point in time, so the number of lanes that you have at any point in time. So if you get one flight, for instance, you can decide to use everyone channel the traffic through here. If you have 2 flights, if you have 3 flights, the number of barriers you use determines how much you snake the queue, to get there.
Can we go by the figures? Before this refurbishing, how many flights could this all handle at a time? Now,
one flight of 2.
From 7.
Yeah, 7 plus 5, so 32. Yes,
that's
it is actually, and there was no demolition or expansion of the space. It was just optimizing the existing space, and that's at the time it was 7 counters. A flight of 250 still built up a backlog, still built up a queue, right? So we are looking at a maximum of 3 flights, and going by immigration numbers, NIS numbers and fan numbers, they averaged out 250 on the average, so you're looking at 250 per flight. So if we went maximum case of 3 flights landing back to back to back, and we have this number of counters, we are not envisaging a build-up of queue as long as the NIS provide the personnel to man these counters.
So queue or the efficiency?
It's the efficiency, yes, but the also holistic approach to this was the counters were not just provided. Everything that goes with it was also provided. The IT systems, the structured office cabling, the high-performance computers.
Some of those counters?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And while you're doing that, you can actually take in the ambience as well. You can see all of these LED display boards at the different corners of the room as well. There's one over there, there's one over there. And you can see our Nigerian passport sitting proud. It's the representation of our citizenship. It deserves a place of its own.
So Nigerian coming home?
Absolutely. It's sitting proud. It's a strong message in there.
You see what represents.
It's deliberate. It is. And walking through the garden space here, we have these double-faced tablets here, and they're all in scroll paper that date us back to our ancient civilization. So you're talking about Benin Kingdom, Ife Kingdom.
So you're not just coming into Nigeria to see what is here present.
And that's my sister. Absolutely.
And
so
there comes the woman of the moment
who made it all happen. Yes. Your experience today in just one sentence.
Wow, history be made. This is awesome. New Nigeria, renewed hope for this nation.
Brilliant.
Seamless clearance here, and the ambience of the place.
And what do you look forward to most with this facility?
I mean, with this, what is possible?
Faster processing time for Nigeria. No more wasting of time, and they will pass through us and enjoy. Let this be the self-fee up that they will carry Nigeria to every part of the world. Welcome to Lagos.
And Mr. Fela Durotoye joins this crew. He's been a very, very passionate person when it comes to rebranding, not just the service by the immigration service, but the entire country in Nigeria. Mr. Durotoye. Anyway,
So, I'm not very sure why I've been given this microphone, but I'll make the best of it. So, there are some very powerful words from you there. So, for the benefit of whoever didn't hear it, can you just capture that in a nutshell and send that message into any audience that you have there?
Well, my message today was really that, I started with a quote from Margaret Mead that says that it's unimaginable what a small group of committed people can do to change the world. In fact, like she said, that's the only thing that really changes the world. And seeing that today is actually the culmination of what a small group of committed people have done to transform what was at one time just an idea that came out of a pain of watching someone die whilst waiting to be served at the airport, to saying, hey, how do we translate that tragic event into an opportunity for improvement, for greatness? And that's what has happened today.
At the end of the day, the theme there of efficiency, functionality, user experience, and very importantly, an opportunity to tell our story. I think that's what excited us the most when we were called upon to do a project we've been very humbled and honored to deliver on. And the feedback has just been amazing and inspiring as well, and it just makes you look for further opportunity to deliver on work like this. So moving up now, you were asking about the cubicles. That's where all of the action happens. So we have all the queues going in through here. This queue at this point in time is for all other passports. It used to be that way previously. We still retained it here, but as mentioned previously, that gives you this system now gives you the flexibility. They can turn this with a punch on their phone on the application here into Nigerian passport location as well. And with 1, 2, 3, 4 points, fully equipped with the computer systems, the IT systems, the passport scanners, the fingerprint reader, you liquidate crowds, you liquidate your passengers, you liquidate queues, and we don't look to. Apart from having issues with manpower, we don't look to seeing any queues built up here again. We're actually looking forward to this being a sort of catalyst for the rest of the airports. We're excited about it.
Emeka, thank you very much for taking us around this newly refurbished facility. That's the Arrival Hall E here at the Terminal 1 of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. The ambience here actually speaks to what is possible with an effective collaboration between the public and private sectors. And like majority of the speakers here have spoken, it is the expectation that the facelift that has been given to this facility will not just be extended to other areas of this airport where the user experience has been less than palatable, but to other facilities such as this across Nigeria. From the Murtala Mohammed International Airport here in Lagos, Tokunbo Oyetunji, Arise News.